What's up, man? Welcome back to Phenom Crypto's YouTube channel, and today we're jumping right into another segment of Nom's News. You know what I'm saying? Yes, Nom's News. All the updates, all the NFT updates, all the crypto updates that I can find that I think are relevant for you guys. And let's jump right into it. GameStop has decided to release their own crypto and NFT wallet. GameStop, yes, the place where you go to buy all your gaming needs, etc. GameStop has decided to come out with their own crypto and NFT wallet, and I thought this was huge. I thought this was something that you guys definitely should be hearing about, something that everybody should be talking about. I don't know why I'm not hearing this everywhere, but I think this was a long time in the making. I think this was something that has been coming. I think this is something that they've been put together for, or they've been trying to put together for a very long time, and now it's finally coming to fruition. So I think that's great. That is great. You know what I'm saying? It's built on the layer 2. It's going to be built on Immutable X. If anybody is familiar with Immutable X, that is where it will be built. This is where this wallet will be built. So you know the gas fees are next to zero on Immutable X, which is also lovely for the consumer, you know, because nobody loves gas fees at all. But I thought this was huge. I thought this was something that you definitely want to keep in mind. Definitely keep in the forefront of your mind. You know what I'm saying? Christine Lagarde, excuse my French, says crypto, it is absolutely worth nothing. And this is Christine Lagarde. She said this to press, I believe it was last week. You can go find the article on all the information about her, etc. online. I'm not here to drill her, but what I will bring to your attention is that they are out in full force. They are trying to let people know where they stand and the moves that they're gonna make. So I thought this was huge. I thought this was something that you guys need to be paying attention to. You know what I'm saying? Because what she did was say crypto is worth nothing, and then called for regulation of the asset due to the inexperience of investors. So she pointed a finger at you and said, hey, because you may be older, hey, because you may be younger, hey, because you may not have a stable investing mind, your crypto needs to be regulated because you technically do not know what you're doing. And that's the standpoint she took with it. She said crypto takes advantage of the mothers, grandmothers, grandfathers, fathers, and young teens, all looking for a get-rich-quick scheme. These are all things that she said about crypto. Get-rich-quick scheme. And to anyone that does have that mindset, if you're watching this video, if you come across this video, you know what I'm saying? Crypto is not get rich quick. Crypto is not an overnight process. You hear me say that a lot. Crypto is a journey. So don't get involved unless you're willing to pack your backpack, learn something, and take that journey. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you have to pay attention to people like Christine. Because they're the higher ups that you have to worry about. They're in the spaces that you cannot reach. They're in the rooms where you don't get to hear the conversation. But the conversation is being had. So I wanted to just bring that to you guys' attention. We're going to make this real quick. You know what I'm saying? But let me know what you think about Christine in the comments, man. Let me know what you think about that. I'm going to drop the article right here. Or somewhere right there. I'm sorry, right there. Yes, we're going to drop the article right there. And let me know what you think, man. Drop a comment, you know? But the FBI, if you're in New York City, you may have heard about this. Or if you use the MiniFX, the platform Emini with an E, you may have heard about this. But for those who haven't, I want to bring this to your attention. The FBI have arrested the CEO of EminiFX, the platform, in his connection to an alleged crypto scheme or Ponzi scheme. And he was arrested on, and his name is Eddie Alexander. Eddie Alexander, the CEO of EminiFX. Excuse me, I just read that name. He was arrested on commodities and wire fraud. So basically trying to run away with people's money. Maybe trying to wash a little bit of dirty money. They didn't say laundering, but maybe. But yes, the CEO of the MiniFX, if you're familiar with the exchange, if you use the exchange, this is something you definitely want to be looking out for. If you use the exchange, I actually say, I'm sorry, because now you have to kind of figure out what direction the platform is headed in. You know what I'm saying? With the CEO getting arrested, I don't think it was a very trustworthy move. I don't think the company's very trustworthy. But you have to see what direction the company goes in. They may be able to recuperate. Do not take my word for it. You know what I'm saying? And just remember that you cannot trust every platform. You cannot trust every exchange. You cannot trust every token. You cannot trust every asset. You cannot trust every mint. You have to do your research. That's why I stress it so much. You have to do your research. Yes. You know, Bitcoin faces a major crash. Yes, Bitcoin faces a crash. It may crash all the way down to the $9,000 range. That's tough. That's tough. I think we're at about 30,000 right now. So if Bitcoin were to crash to the $9,000 range, that'll be another 80%, like 89% loss for Bitcoin, which wipes a lot of people out. But I'm only pointing this out because where there is downfall, people, where there is turmoil, there is opportunity. So make sure you're looking into that. Make sure you're trying to seek out the opportunity in a lot of this stuff, and a lot of the things that's going on, excuse me, because the time will come. You see all these major heads getting invested for a reason. Prices are low. Things are cheap. Do you want to shop when you get a deal, or do you want to shop when inflation is at its highest? You have to ask yourself. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you keep an eye on Bitcoin. Make sure you watch where the market is going. You know what I'm saying? Because we've received a couple bearish confirmations, but nobody knows. So make sure you keep your eye to that. Make sure for the next 4 to 6 months, or I'm going to say 3 to 6 months, make sure you're watching price action. You don't have to be focused on it, but make sure it's somewhere in your mind, because it's important. All other altcoins follow the action of Bitcoin. And just so happened during this cycle, Bitcoin is following the action of the stock market. This doesn't happen very often, folks. But when it does happen, there's real correlation to see there. You know what I'm saying? There's something to really see there. So make sure you keep your eyes on that. Make sure you're aware. Make sure you have an entry and exit strategy, because that's going to be important. Where you want to enter, if you need to exit, make sure you know. Do Kwon is baffled by you guys. Completely baffled. With a failing project with his baby Terra Luna falling apart, he's baffled at why investors or holders of the token would actually be willing to burn the token. Yes, burn, that means eliminate supply. It cannot be retrieved, it's gone. why they would be willing to burn their supply to help save the token in a last ditch effort. He's baffled at the fact that you would be willing to help him because you are actually burning cash. You're burning capital. So the CEO of Terra Luna, I just want you guys to know he's baffled. He doesn't know what's going on. But that's not a good sign. That's never a good sign for me. And I know Terra Luna is in the works. I know everybody has voted. I know they've had a voting, or they voted to move Terra to another blockchain. So we're gonna have Terra 2.0 in a minute. But I just don't know. I don't know how trustworthy that is for me. I don't know how much conviction I have with that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how much I really want to fuck with that. In layman's terms. But the owner is baffled, and that doesn't leave a good taste in my mouth, you know what I'm saying? So I want you guys to look into that. If you are going to be looking into Terra 2.0 or Luna 2.0, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you do your research. Make sure you know what the plans are. Don't just jump into this blindly because it's cheap. Because you think it's gonna be the next Terra Luna and shoot up to $123 a coin, $126 a coin. You know what I'm saying? Because you just seen what happened with that as well. So don't make the same mistakes that you made before. People do not make the same mistakes that others will make. Because it hurts. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. If you guys like the content, make sure you smash the subscribe button. Make sure you smash the like button. Make sure you smash that notification bell, because all those things help me make waves in this space, man. And I always have to tell you guys, this is not financial advice. If you are looking for financial advice, make sure to seek the help of a financial advisor, because they are professionals. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? And make sure to follow on Instagram. Make sure to follow on Twitter, because that is where you will find all the information in real time. That is where you get all the updates in real time, man, and not miss anything. You will get it before I even release the videos. So make sure you're tuned in there, man. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you're following. And until the next video, peace out.